Y'all hear about that white lady with tattoos and a child who said to a child who was attempting to steal her purse and called her a slur.
Okay, why don't you have the balls to say it right now again? Okay. Alright, that's what you say.
Imagine if the roles were reversed. If it was an African American woman and a little white cracker baby came up and tried to take her handbag with all her precious jewels and diamonds and notes of fiat currency. And she called him, "Hey, you little white trash boy, give me back my money." And she's like, "Hey, you damn filthy white trash boy." That's kind of okay. You need to teach people to not steal your stuff. And for this guy to get involved with a mom without any man around and start shaming her with a camera, that is more intimidating than the name. It's about the intention. And when you say, oh, it's different because African Americans have been historically oppressed, whereas the white woman ain't never been oppressed. Well, let me tell you, my friend, my wife is Ukrainian, and back in the 1930s, which is not long ago, they were oppressed by non-white people that introduced communism to their country, which caused them to have millions starve to death. In the 1930s, it wasn't even that long ago. And I have Irish descendants. Irish people have been historically oppressed. So you can't say, oh, well, we have more victimhood because we was oppressed. It's like, honey, we all been oppressed. You can't use it as like get out jail free card. All right. We all equal under the eyes of God, which means we all have the right to be called a slur if we act in accordance of what's ethically and morally righteous. And better nip it in the bud. Better be called a name when you attempt to steal a single desperate woman's hard-earned money than to be beaten up by someone else. For example, I had a woman try to steal my MP4 player when I was 16 and I was anorexic. I was a very small boy. I mean, I was 6 foot tall, but I was very thin. About 60 kilos. And I had this woman. She tried to steal it from me, and my papa, he arrived at the Rockingham train station just in time. He whipped out of his Kia Carnival. He grabbed her by the arm. He twisted her behind the back. He said, "Give me back that my son, my electronics there, son," to that lady, and she did, and that probably hurt her arm. But if someone had called her a name in the past, when she tried to steal, perhaps she wouldn't have had her arm pulled. Because it's better to be called a name than to be physically assaulted for a more heinous crime. Yeah.